Hey guys, Nyx here. Sorry for the delay. I really didn't think it would be this late. Some of the things we needed to get at the store ended up being out of stock, so we had to go to other stores, and some of those stores are really far away, and yeah, we're here, we're back, we're good to go. So yeah, we will just jump into it. Might as well not delay things further. But yeah, we Splatfest. Hopefully, because I missed the last Splatfest entirely, so I don't know if those stupid fireworks are still a thing or not, but I'm still gonna hope that they aren't. Here. Okay, we got that. Let's see. Let me just, we will leave the pool. Just because I am pretty sure that no one else is on the same team as me. Yes. So we will go here. But no, I went with the, do absolutely nothing in the event of the end of the world. Just because I have learned that I just don't have a fight or flight response. If I am faced with something where I'm like, oh, this could be it, I just sort of accept it. That or I have a panic attack, and either way, I'm not doing nothing. I do not have protagonist powers. So we just sit here, we do what we usually do, and just wait for everything to end, basically. It's a little depressing when you really say it out loud, but that is just how I be. Okay. Okay, oh, it's the ramen one. Oh, and I forget, has the new, like, season started, or is it about to start? I know that they dropped, like, a trailer, but I completely forget what date they said. Oh, we got one. And it looks like the end of the game is coming, just from the little stinger at the end of said new trailer. So it's not the end of the world that my subscription to Nintendo dies in, what, July? Since the game is basically over. Most likely with the next season or the season after that. Though part of me will kind of want to, like, oh no, I just realized the stupid fireworks are here. We are ignoring them because I cannot handle them at all. Okay, maybe it's okay that I was late to my own stream. Because now we can just end when the rotation ends and I don't have to suffer with these stupid fireworks. Because I really hate these things. But no, what was I saying before I got sidetracked by the stupid fireworks? Let's see, what was it? Oh, maybe I was talking about the final Splatfest being teased? But no, the final Splatfest was teased. It looks like my hunch, and, well, most of the community's hunch was correct. It's going to be I can talk. Pick your favorite idol group. At least that's what it kind of looks like it's shaping out to be, because the little jellyfish at the end of the trailer had like stickers on his bag or whatever, and it was like all of the logos for the 3 groups. So it should be interesting. I'm curious to see how that changes the story for the next Splatoon, because that's usually how Final Fest goes. Maybe it just means this will be the group that comes back in Splatoon 4. Also, we won. Cool. Because while it would be cool for them to bring back everyone, I could see that getting very complicated very quickly. So I could see them just picking and choosing. I also realize I forgot to grab like any sort of what is it? I could talk, I could think. Food boosts. Sorry, my brain is just not functioning. Usually, if I have to get out before stream to do something, I usually give myself a little bit of time to just sit afterwards and sort of, I don't know, give myself time for my brain to start functioning again. This time I didn't. We walked through the door and I turned on my computer. It's fine. I'm a little fried. It's fine. I'll have ice cream after this, so it'll be all fine. Because for once, we actually have ice cream. Okay. Oh, I didn't notice anyone was down there. It's fine. Okay. Now, other than that... Or what was it? There was something I was gonna talk about, and I forget what it was. I apologize, my brain is just way too fried. But no, it sucks that these stupid fireworks are now like a permanent thing in Splatfest, personally. I hate these things. Which is why we're gonna ignore them and hope for the best. And thankfully, most people also seem to be playing the same way that I am and just ignoring the stupid things. So it's fine, I can tell I'm not the only one who hates using these things. How are we missing you? Because I get hooked on the corner. Okay, well, we got Luna. Oh, I guess one thing that's been going well, I have actually made significant progress on the MV. I finally thought of an idea. It's still going to be a very simple thing, but I figured out a way to make the simple thing maybe look a little bit nicer. So for the most part, it's still just gonna be like a still image, but I'm going to have it where like Tato's pose occasionally changes. I might do like 2 frames and have them sort of like stutter or something so it doesn't look like it's completely static. But I have done several frames now. And one of them I still need to clean up a bit. And then, I don't know, I'm thinking I'll have like 5 or 6. Then it's just a matter of like drawing my background. And the background that I have in mind is fairly simple. I think I can pull it off. There's finally progress. It's taken long enough, but there's finally progress, and I think I can get it done in the time that I want it to be done. So yeah. Other than that, I have been trying to brainstorm for the glider character. I haven't, like, done anything with the glider character outside of, like, a few minor tweaks after that first stream. So, mainly I'm just trying to brainstorm, like, the design, like, the overall, like, outfit designs. Like, I know I want, like, some sort of jacket and something with, like, a hoodie pocket, but it's like, how do I do this? Because I don't really like the standard hoodie that is in Vroid. It's okay, but it's definitely like a Japanese style hoodie where it's like 5 times bigger than your actual character, because that's just how they do hoodies in Japan, and that's fine. And that's fine in real life, because big comfy hoodies are big and comfy, but gliders are tiny. So it's like, I don't think I want the big floppy hoodie for the glider character, so I would be using like other meshes to make the jacket, sort of like what I do for my main design, the purple one. And it's like, okay, how do I do this and make it look like glider? How do I reference the wings? Because it's not like there's like a poncho mesh or anything, so I'm going to have to figure out some way to reference like the wings. I need to go through like the default meshes, because sometimes I can get ideas just by looking at the default stuff. It's like, oh, this kind of looks like it would work. Let's take this and maybe do a twist on it. Because that's how some of my ideas have like happened with my models. Because I'm looking at like all the like default designs and it's like, oh, maybe if we take these boots and like completely change the color and some of the design details, but have this one little tiny bit still, it might look nice with the one character. Or like that's how I actually got the idea for the waist cape, because one of the like fantasy, like default fantasy designs in Vroid had like a sideways or like half waist cape thing that was like sort of slanted. It's like, oh, something like this maybe. So maybe I just need to do that for the glider girl. But that will be Thursday's problem, because Thursday we're going to try and finish the hair, because I would say we're only about 50% done with the hair. And then we'll probably do like the default textures, try and figure those out. Because I still need to decide like if I really want to like redo absolutely everything for my textures, or if I want to like keep the same style, like the eyes, if I want to change like how the eyes look. Because I know I'm gonna keep it like still cell shaded. I just like that, and it's just easier for me to pull off. But like, do I want to keep the eyes the way that they've always been, or do I want to try something new? But at the same time, drawing eyes is a pain in the butt, so I might just keep the ones I already have. But again, Thursday's problem. Thursday's problem. We'll figure it out eventually, and I have decided that if I do end up liking this design, I might install Unity just so I can fix some of the physics issues, because the physics in Vroid aren't the best when it comes to like the hair, and that one brief test that I did with the tails have the same physics as the hair. In other words, if the hair is too long, if the tail is too close to the face, the tail goes through the like body mesh, the hair goes through the body mesh. There's like no collision. So I kind of, if I do stick with this design, if I decide to actually swap to this design, I want to fix that. Because it will bother me to no end if it's broken like that. And I think adding a rigid body shouldn't be too hard in Unity. That doesn't seem like it would be much of an issue, question mark. I don't actually know, but if it's anything like PMX editor, should be fine. But we will see. And if I get Unity, I will have no excuses. I'll have to get Blender then. I'll have to try to experiment with Blender. Because honestly, it would be really cute if I do swap to this character. If I could get little animated characters of my gliders. For like, alerts or just emotes in general. But we will see. Get into Blender and start making models for the gliders. It's like, oh, I'll have to make just a fresh model for myself then at that point. But again, we will get to that when we get to that eventually. One thing at a time. Oh, we're dead. Let's see. I forget what team is the blue one? I haven't been on like Twitter, so I forget. I know one's like Save the World, one is... Then ours is Do Nothing. I forget what the third team is. We'll figure it out eventually. It's like right before I loaded in, I saw all the team names. I am just very fried. It's fine. I'll wake up eventually. But when that eventually happens is anyone's guess. Okay. Hey, we might have won. My brain might be fried, but we're being carried by the teammates. It's fine. See, and then the other thing for the new character, I mentioned it briefly when we were working on it. I don't know what to name her. Like, I've had a couple of ideas. Like, there is this one idea I've had kicking around for a while, but I'm not sure about it anymore. I get very picky with character names. So I'm not sure if I'll go with that one or not, or if I'll choose something else. And it's like, if I do, in fact, change my design again, I want it to be permanent this time. I don't want to go flippy-floppy again and be like, oh no, we're gonna rebrand again, because I'm sure it's annoying for some people if I do it too much. So it's like, okay, third time's the charm. If we do swap, it can't change again. So it's like, okay, I need to be really happy with whatever name I choose. And it's like, I want it to like definitely reference like being a sugar glider to some extent, because it's like I don't want people to think I'm like based on something else. I want it to be very obvious that I am in fact Sugar Glider Girl. But then it's like, how do I do that? Without just going back to the first username. That I would kind of like the character name to, you know, still be like a character name instead of like a nickname. Ow. Oh, there was a mine. It's like, what killed me? And it's like, if I'm the glider girl, I could try to get a name that, like, is, like, from the country of origin of sugar gliders, so to speak. So gliders can be Indonesian or Australian. My gliders are personally the Indonesian variety, but at the same time, if I give myself, like, an Indonesian name, I would feel kind of bad just because I don't speak Indonesian. I've watched people... I've watched Indonesian streamers, but they mainly speak English. So maybe that wouldn't be the best idea. Maybe Australian. Is there... Yeah, there would have to be, like, Australian names. Every country has, like, their own, like, original names, if that makes sense. That or I can pick names from, like, my origins, because like I said, I have some French in me, I have some Irish in me. I could pick names from there. But this is still assuming I'm actually swapping to this character. I feel like I need to plan things out in advance just in case, but at the same time I know there's still a chance it might not happen. I don't know. At this point, I'm just trying to ramble, because sometimes I do better at Splatoon when I'm not actually paying attention to Splatoon. Let's see. Thinking. My brain is so fried. It's fine. I'll be fine. I'm feeling a little bit more awake, but not by much. Half of the problem is just I've been really sore most of the week, so having to get out and actually walk or attempt to walk when my legs can barely move with how sore I am did not help. And even though we were out for a very decently long period of time today running errands and stuff, we didn't get everything we needed to get done. So despite the pain, I will have to do more tomorrow. It's fine. I'll survive somehow. Oh, and let's see, the Tato Nindroid that I'm very excited for. I think it's actually shipping, like, within the week now. Because it's shipping a little earlier than I thought it would. I was expecting, like, end of June, maybe early July or whatever. But no, it's shipping this month. Everything that I've been reading says, no, it's shipping this month now, and it's like, I'm fine with that. And I did see a date floating around, and I think it said like the 20th or the 23rd or something. So I will have Tato soon, which will be fun. I really want to, like, do a, like, comparison of the first Tato Nindo and the new one, just to see how much things have improved. Because the first Tato Nindo is pretty old. It's not the oldest Nindroid I have. I have a Miku one that is, like, ancient. Like, one of the really early Mikus. But there's definitely been a gap between the first Tato and the new Tato. And it's always fun to, like, find figures like that. Is like, oh, this is, like, one of the earlier figures in this set of this character. It's been, like, years. Look how much the company has, like, improved their figure making. That sort of deal. Because, like, I have 2 pop vinyls that are a very good example of that. Because I do, in fact, have pop vinyls. I would prefer Nindroids, but sometimes you can only afford the pop vinyls, and that's fine, and that's fair. And sometimes you can only find pop vinyls of certain characters. This was not one of those characters, though, that you can find plenty of figures of this character. I have Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul. I have 2 of them, one from, like, the very beginning of Funko Pops, and then one of the later line ones. The details in the second one compared to the first one it's like night and day. It doesn't even... It makes the first one look like a bootleg, in all honesty. How simplistic it is. It's sort of crazy. Granted, Nindroids are completely different. Nindroids, even the older ones, are still, like, very, very detailed. But it will still be interesting to compare the old Tato to the new one. That, and I'm just happy to finally get some, like, Synth V merch outside of, like, the voice banks. So yeah, that is fun. That will be fun. I will have to figure out where I want to put the original Tato, because I'm gonna want to keep the Synth V Tato next to my signed copy of Solaria. Keep all my Synth V stuff together. Maybe I'll put Tato, like, behind me at my desk. With, like, the petite Nindos I have. Because I have, like, the... It's not really grab boxes, but they're kind of grab boxes. I got the full set of the V3, V4X Krypton set. So it's a bunch of little mini Nindos. Has every single character and Sakura Miku. Bleh. Can you tell I've been watching Hololive clips? It's fine. And then, let's see. Oh, we're fighting this team. We haven't fought the, what color? Why are they brown? I assume it's supposed to be orange and the lighting is just bad, but it looks like they're spraying mud at us. No, then I actually managed to track down some of the old Krypton. Well, technically not Krypton. They were in the Krypton sets, but they aren't like Kryptonloids. The fan-made characters of what's her name? We got Haku, Neru, and Sakine, Mako. Question mark. Why can't I think of her name? It's been so long since I've thought about the fan design of Mako that went viral. But I managed to track those down, so I could say I have like one of each. I could put Tato with them. That would make sense. Again, at some point I really need to take a picture of my figure collection. I have so many, and I have talked about them in great detail. I need to show them off properly. At some point. Let me move. Oh, hi. Bye. Okay. I just sort of walked into the Booyah Bomb. It's fine. I tried. Well, I think they won. And I did notice this was like an X battle. It's fine. I usually don't win them anyway. Unless I'm like really focused on something else. It's fine. We try, we make an attempt. And we die instantly. It's fine. Yeah, they won. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be like an orange dark red color. It just looks like mud, though. unfortunate lighting conditions. And we keep going. But no, I still need to look up the weapon list for Drakengard. But at least it's only one ending we have to go after now. We got the other ones a lot quicker than I was expecting, which is a good thing. So maybe we won't be stuck in Drakengard for as long as I initially thought. So yeah, we'll most likely be able to do the Dragon's Dogma DLC after Drakengard. I just need to give myself some time to, like, rush through Dragon's Dogma so we can actually get into things, when the time comes. Oh, we're back to the blue team. And once again, I forgot to look, what teams these were. Okay. So you know I've been busy when I haven't even had a time to watch the new Tinsura episode that came out yesterday. It feels like it's been out for a while, but I guess it did only just come out yesterday. I haven't had a chance to sit down and watch it. Granted, it's not like we're into the action part of this arc, because this arc is relatively slow until the very end. So it's like, I already know what this episode is about. I'm pretty sure this is the one where Hinata goes to, like, what is it, Bloomend, and has ramen for the first time since being in the fantasy world. And she's like, maybe the slime isn't so bad after all. And then, like, all of the other, holy knights or whatever are, like, freaking out at just the sheer portion that is ramen. Because ramen bowls can be very big, and if I remember right from the books, the ramen bowl that she gets is just ginormous, and they're like, wait, all of that? And then... the Ramirez subplot might also be starting soon. Because we're getting up to that point. It's either going to be in this week's episode or next week's episode, I want to say. I could be wrong, though. I might be wrong. I know somewhere in this book specifically that they're basing this season on. There's a start for a Ramirez subplot, and it's great. When it starts taking off, it's really great. Hey, look, we won. Oh look, we're finally get some perks. I know, I've fallen behind on Tinsura, which is only one episode, but I still haven't finished, like, Mashal. I forget where I left off in Mashal. I'm not all the way through season 2. I stopped, like, somewhere in the middle. Haven't had a chance to go back, and I also learned that Demon Slayer has started again, and it's like, oh, I think I'm like 2 or 3 seasons behind on that, because I forget, is this season 4 or season 5? Either way. But that one I'm not too concerned with, just because I do have the full manga. I know how it goes. I know what happens. But the arc that we're in, technically, is the arc that shows off my favorite Hashira, so I should go and watch it. Because it's like the last 2 arcs of that series where they finally show, what's his name? He's my favorite Hashira, but I always have an issue remembering his name. I don't know why. Iguro? The snake guy. Snake guy with bandages, because plot happened, that flashback will happen in the last arc, so I won't say what it is. I keep throwing my bombs into the void. It's fine. Oh, and we're back with the orange team. Well, the first hour was... well, no, it hasn't even been an hour. The first 30 minutes was fairly one-sided, but the other group seems to be showing up now. Oh no, I guess it has almost been an hour, huh? At least it seems sort of even then. I like it when the teams are sort of even. Let's go down here. Well, that worked out poorly. Well, rambling back about the glider character, it's gonna be weird when I do swap into, or if I swap into it, and only have one design again. Because I don't think any of the designs that I currently have would necessarily work with the glider character, so I would technically be starting over from zero, like completely from zero. Oh, that's a vacuum. What am I doing? Because it's like, this character is going to have a tail, obviously, so a lot of the meshes I have don't really account for something like that. So if I did do, just like, bring back some of these designs, I would have to like rework them completely. Which is a little sad, because some of these designs I do really like. Which again is why I've been sort of torn about finding out I can actually make the glider character. It's like, oh, I have designs I really like now. Do I really want to throw them all away? But again, that is a worry for future Nyx. Because there's still a part of me that... it's like I want to be the glider character. I want to really like the glider character and be the glider character, but doing a full rebrand again. It took me months for the last one, and this one would probably take even longer. Just because I am changing so much. Because it wouldn't just be like, oh, it's just the name that changed, and look, I have pointed ears now, and I actually have some lore. It would be everything. nothing would be able to be held over. At all. Well, I guess I could just leave this character alive on my vocal synth channel for my Utao. Maybe. I don't know. Or it might just be fully retired. I don't know. It's a lot to consider and think about. Okay. And we go. We go and we suffer and we splat and woo. I shouldn't have jumped down there. Again, into the void. I forget that there's a hole here. Oh, and someone died. Oh no. The end of the world. We got somebody. Okay. But now, since we're ramping into, like, the final seasons of this game, I wonder what themes we're gonna get for Splatfest, even if I'm not able to, like, play any of them. Because, like, End of the World seems fairly chaotic and on brand for this game specifically. So I wonder if all of the Splatfests going forward will be as thematic. Because it's like... It definitely makes sense that it would be ending soonish, because we know that we're getting the new console finally. It has officially been confirmed that there is a new console to be announced. We have an announcement of an announcement, so it makes sense that 3 would be dying, so we can probably get 4 at some point, which I will probably never play, because I really have no desire for the new console. I wonder what the theme will be, though. Especially if, like, Final Fest, like, dictates the theme or some aspect of the theme. Maybe just, like, the overall theme of each of the groups will become, like, the theme of the next game, or they'll be, like, the secondary team that helps you out, or the secondary team for the mission, so it won't just be like, oh, you're working with the Squid Sisters or something. You can either work with basically any of them in this new area or something. I'm curious to see how it goes. Okay. The bombs will hit somewhere. There's the wildly spread ink. Uh-oh. I was trying to run. When it registered what was happening, I did try to run. It's fine. Oops. trying to think of anything else we can talk about, because it's like basically everything that I have been doing off stream has just been like working on the music video. Oh, I did. I did actually finish all of the edits for yesterday's VOD. It wasn't as hard as I thought. I really thought I got stuck in that level more times than I did, but I guess I only attempted it like 3 times. It felt like I had attempted it more, but we only went in there like 3 times prior to the final run. I don't like these things, but I might as well use them when no one is around. But no, I was sort of worried that, the edit for that would take forever and a day. But thankfully it didn't. We just needed to cover up a few screens, and I decided instead of trying to be selective, just to blur the entire screen with a warning like, hey, YouTube's not gonna like this, so, sorry. I'm just glad that the, that one sword we found was the solution to all of our problems. I honestly don't know what I would have done if that hadn't worked. But it did, so we're fine. Now we just go after all the weapons, which hopefully... I'm hoping won't take more than, like, 2 weeks. Because I'm assuming that some of them are locked behind challenges, and others are just... go to a place, find the place, get the thing, leave the level. We will focus on the one where it's just go to the place and get the thing. Starting out and leave the challenges for the end. Also on Monday we will do the new story chapter that unlocked for, Sarah. And then we'll get into the weapons. But we're close. One could say we are, nearly there. So yeah. We're making progress. We're doing the thing. This whole week has just been progress. And that's a good thing. Now, if only my schedule this past week hadn't been so all over the place, that would have made it better, but what can you do? Things happened. And I definitely couldn't have streamed on Monday. It would have been way too hard. Well, way past a minute. There it goes. Okay. Oops. What? Someone snuck up behind me. We're getting to the annoying people that actually use these stupid fireworks. Which is a real pain. What happened to the group at the start that weren't using them at all? I'd rather be fighting them. Oops, out of ink. Nope, the wall is coming. We avoid the wall. The wall has been avoided for now. Or not. Well, it wasn't the wall that got us, technically, so it's fine. These colors... Their values might be close enough that the color screen might actually be a little confusing. It would be close, because the values seem close enough. You wouldn't think that these would turn into the same shade of gray, but they kind of feel like they might. There isn't a whole lot of contrast between them. Oh, speaking of black and white, I had an idea. I'm not sure if I should say said idea before I reveal said idea, but at the same time I feel like it's sort of obvious. So, Dragon Guard's final ending, it's like the final song, it's all black and white and musical and stuff, and I'm thinking about making a fully black and white layout specifically for when we unlock that. So just a full grayscale layout. That or I'll do like what I did for that one VOD, where I had everything just slowly fade into black and white. I haven't fully decided, but it is an idea that I have in my mind, because I know with like the built-in OBS filters, I could make a full grayscale layout without like changing anything, and my models could also be grayscale, and part of me thinks that would be funny. I'm just hoping when we do eventually get to this ending, it doesn't lag like Drakengard 3. I mean, for the most part, Drakengard is very stable. It only like freaks out if there's like dozens of explosions in your face, which like, yeah, that makes sense. Most games would freak out if that happened. So I'm hoping that it won't be laggy in the final ending part, and we can just go through it. Because so long as it doesn't lag, I think I'll be able to get through it easy. Because that was the main issue with Drakengard 3, is like I can't see anything and there is lag, and I'm still in shock that we were able to get through it in as few streams as it took, because it was, what, 5 streams or something? Granted, it wasn't like full-length streams because it was getting to all of us, but still. But again, that will be something we get to when we get to. See, technically, I'm just gonna ramble about the whole glider model because I am kind of excited for it. Just because, like I said, it is my dream concept, having a model based on my gliders. It would be a decent excuse for me to re-record my Utao. For, like, the reveal or whatever. Because I do want to redo it. Part of me is debating making multiple voice banks instead of just one, because I've learned that my voice bank, it functions in OpenUto, but at the same time it doesn't. I did something wrong, and I'm really not sure what exactly I did wrong. So it's like, what if I just make, like, an append voice bank set? And just have multiple different voice banks. I'm not sure how well a recording for that would go, but it is something that I am now considering, just so... Because I can't really tune my Utao, my old one, my current one, that well, it's like, well, if I recorded my voice multiple different ways, that would take care of like half the tuning for me. But at the same time, it's like, I can't sing as it is. So and I don't really have that good a control over my voice in general. So it's like, would I even be able to change my voice enough while attempting to squeak out just a standard C4 note on all of these syllables and have it come out sounding passable? I don't know. I mean, there's a lot I can do with, like, the editing before I get into, like, formatting or whatever that could potentially help with it, but I don't know yet. It is a thing I need to debate and decide on eventually, but I'm not gonna rush into it. I also realized something. I always seem... It's happened twice now. I make an orange model, or a model that is mainly orange, and then like a few weeks into using it, I'm like, hey, total redesign. At least this time I'm just saying maybe, and not like it's definitely going to happen, but still, something about this orange design is just destined to be thrown away, apparently. It's a bit of a pain. Okay. We have a lot of conch shells. Well, we have a few. I would say let's do some gacha draws now, but we're loading. But we'll do all the gacha at the end. Speaking of gacha, I think Tinsura rolls over next week. Yeah, that sounds right. It's next week or the week after. I wonder what the new theme is. I like the theme for the costumes this month, but they definitely dropped the ball on part of it. Because it was going after, what's it called, like the 5 phases or whatever, but they completely forgot the turtle. They gave us the azure dragon, they gave us the vermilion bird, they gave us the yellow dragon, they gave us, what am I missing? What am I missing? The white tiger. We never got the black turtle. It's like the closest we got is the time traveler, I guess, because they gave her a shield. But it's not like her outfit was predominantly black, it was just a dark blue. But that's like the closest we got to a turtle reference. And then Rimuru looks like a cross between like a dragon cosplay and maybe Neza. It was weird. Well, it's cool, but it's sort of weird that they didn't give us like the full set. It really feels like there's something missing. Curious to see what the next month's theme is. I'm curious to see if they actually, because for the 2 years prior, it was either May or June, I forget which, it was like a wedding theme both times. I wonder if we'll skip that just because we're in the middle of an anime season. Because so far, each of the themes we've had since the anime started has been like semi-related to what's happening in the anime at the time. And we disconnected. Wait, we're here. We might as well. Cool. Stickers. Okay. And since we are here, we might as well get this. Shoot, even the, like, new area we've unlocked in Tinsura, like the amusement park things. Some of the lines and dialogue for the story part is really, really similar to what happens in, like, the upcoming arc in the anime. So it's like everything is sort of connected. So I'm curious to see what the next one will be, because let's see. First it had like the whole Diablo and Yome quest because they were like on their way from point A to point B, so they helped people along the way. And then the next one was about like adventuring in a dungeon, and it gave us Kagli because adventuring in some ancient ruins is a upcoming theme that was briefly mentioned in the episode that day. So let's see, what would a good theme be? Because, like, the next one... Shoot, we might get, like, a Ramirez-centered event. Like, Ramirez and Beretta. Beretta could get a new outfit. Ooh, that could be cool. Because Beretta has yet to get a new outfit, and Beretta is going to become, like, a very prominent character going forward. So... that could be interesting. My bet will be a Ramirez event. Or Mjolnir. Because we're getting in... Because part of the story for where we're at in the series is we disconnect again. Great. Is setting up for the Founders Festival. So that's one of the reasons we have like the amusement park going on now in Tinsura. So yeah, we might get Mjolnir, a Mjolnir event. That could be funny. Though I don't really see them giving us like an alternate outfit for him. Yeah, a Ramirez event would make more sense in my mind. Because she's already had multiple new outfits, so them giving her more wouldn't be that weird or out there. Because there are some characters in this game that I am pretty sure will just never get any love. Which is sort of sad. It's like, oh look, here's their normal design. That's all you're gonna get. It would be nice if everyone could at least get one alternate costume, but I kind of understand them not getting it. Okay. Oh, we're up against orange again. It's still mainly blue, though. Oh. Uh-oh. I tried to run. He sort of dodged into me. I hate it when that happens in games. When you're trying to dodge and you just end up dodging into the attack. What was that? That was lag. That's what that was. That was some crazy amounts of lag. Okay. Oh, I got two. Oh, that's a bomb. I registered that just a little too late. It's fine. Come on. I'm hitting the button. My Switch controller is definitely suffering a bit. Okay. Okay. We can at least say we tried Splatfest. But I still really hate the stupid, what is it, fizz bangs? The stupid fireworks. They really ruin things for me. Oh well. Like I said, I'm losing my subscription in like July or something. I'm not that concerned about it anymore. Just because they have kind of killed Splatfest. It's like Splatfest was like the only thing that kind of had me going like, I kind of want to keep going with Splatoon a bit longer, but at the same time, they've killed the Splatfest. So, yeah, when the subscription runs out, I guess Tuesdays will just be like rhythm game days or something. I don't know. I haven't thought that far ahead because it's still like 2 months away. But eventually, in July, at least I'm pretty sure it's July, we will have our final Splatoon stream. Woo! It was fun while it lasted. I say, acting like it's ending tomorrow. Oh, another 10x, cool. It's time to whiff. Or the entire match will die. Okay. Someone was really unhappy about being in a 10x. Or are they trying to like roll into like a higher X battle? So they're gonna ruin everyone else's fun. Or maybe it's just an honest disconnect. Who knows? It is Nintendo servers after all. And now see, going back to my rambling on the glider character, I don't know what my theming will be. Like for my overlays or whatever. Because the star theme won't really make sense with it. I don't think. So really, the overall design though would sort of be determined by how I do the outfit. And then it's like, lore wise, what is this glider character outside of just being glider character? Because I haven't thought that far ahead either. I should probably start trying to think of it, just because we might be brainstorming outfits on Saturday. At this rate. Potentially. Maybe. Because if we finish the hair on Thursday, and we finish, like, the main, like, base textures, so, like, the skin, the inside of the mouth, the eyes, the hair, then it really would just be the outfit we have to do. So that might be Saturday is the outfit brainstorming session. Part of me still wants to go, like, fantasy theme. Just because, like I said, the orange outfit, the new take on the orange outfit, I think, has become, like, my favorite design so far. That and the OG Lolita one. I just really like those two. But the orange one especially, just because, like I said on Thursday, it just feels the most like me, you know? Just because it references my gliders, it's my favorite color, it's RPG, JRPG inspired, it's really, really nice. Like, for the most part, the colors will probably stay like glider colors. At least for, like, the jacket, probably. And then it's like, what would my accent color be if I add an accent color to be, like, slightly different? There's just a lot to consider for this design. I think the whole reason I keep rambling about it is because a part of me is like, no, we need to think about this right now. Now that I think about it, if I do like a long coat, long jacket, long coat or something, maybe we could have it like open? Because with my, I realized I could kind of layer meshes so we can have like the inside and outside of a mesh be like a different texture. Because that would work. If we had like a long coat, we could use that to reference the patagium. Or the wings. on the glider. So it's like dark on the outside, light on the inside. That sort of thing. I think they're gonna win. It's fine. Well, if we do the coat for that, like the glider colors or whatever, then the question becomes what do we do under the coat? What colors we use? If the inside of the coat is one color, we probably don't want whatever we're wearing under the coat to be that same color, or it will blend in too much. I might need to do some color palette studies. That's what I ended up doing for like my purple design. My main outfit, my current main outfit, I went on to some palette generator sites and picked out a couple that I knew I wanted to use and had the website like, oh, these work well, because I was running out of ideas of like, what shade of purple and blue can I use here? I would say I should use some orange, but I think that might make it look muddy. I don't know. I mean, it might work. I would like if it could work, but thinking about it... I mean, it's all fall colors in the end. It might work. Reds or yellows would probably stand out more, though. I don't know. Again, I should be worried about that later and not now. But that's all my brain can think about, apparently, when it's this fried. Will we have any more dropouts? That is the real question. Okay. There it goes. But no, we'll just go until the maps roll over, so it's a short stream. I know yesterday I said I would do at least 3 hours, but considering we started at the start of a rotation, and with how fried I am, I think I'm just gonna stick with the one rotation. I apologize. I really was hoping to do, like, a rotation and a half, though. Maybe next time. Well, hopefully next time. It's fine. There's enough contrast here. It's fine. Okay. Clean this up. This really isn't a good ink color. It's like really suffering from like the dark whites in this map specifically. Hopefully it looks better in other maps. But here it Doesn't look that good. I should have stayed on the lower level. The game really wants me to use the stupid fireworks. Okay. Well, for the most part, I think we were in the lead that time. Maybe. Nope. Really close, though. Oh well. Okay. And we wait. Eventually, we will get into it. See, like on the little triangles, the reddish-orange color doesn't look too bad, but the ink color, or even there, it's like, it's just a dark orange. But the ink color looks like burnt mud. Okay. We're just gonna be squished. It's fine. Only got one. Oh. And they got revenge. It's fine. But no, since things are actually progressing with the music video for the original song, I'm not sure if there will actually be a cover for next month or if it will just be retrograde. We will see. It really depends on if I can get an idea for a cover after working on the original. I might still do a cover. I don't know. It just sort of depends. So maybe 2 songs next month, maybe just 1. We will see. Like, I could do... Like I mentioned a while back, shoot, I think it was even in a Splatoon stream, I want to do a cover where it uses all of my vocal synths together. Because I've yet to do a big group cover using Gumi with everyone else, and I kind of want to do that, and I did find a song that I kind of want to do, but I would have to do all the note placements myself, which isn't that big of a deal. I can do that, and they've added tools that will actually make doing that a little easier. But it's like, do I want to do that and make like an original MV after making an original MV, or do I want to do a cover next month where it's like, oh, everything's already done, I just have to do the translations? That would probably be the smarter thing to do, just so I could get something out quick. I have wanted to do a cover of Zamza for a bit. Maybe we do Zamza? I don't know. Or the new Pinocchio P song's really good too. Fake Meme is so good. But I feel like I do too many Pinocchio P covers. It's fine. He makes good music. That, and I still want to do like some sort of English cover with Mai. After realizing I haven't done an English cover with Mai yet. Maybe I can find a simple thing that would work with her. Decisions. There's too many projects for me to work on. It's fine. At least we're making progress. That's all that really matters. Then, like I said, it really depends on the original music video if I do a cover next month or not. We will see. Because no matter what, I am getting Retrograde out next month. I do not care. Like, my current idea is using multiple renders, but I still might just make it one render, depending on like how quickly I can get things turned around. Like, after stream, I'm going to take one of the renders and work on the background, just to see like, can I get this a way that I like it? And sort of experiment there. Because if I can get something that I like, and then it's like, how many do I really want to do? Because I don't want to go overboard at this point, just because I don't have that much time to turn this around, because I want it to be out in like the first half of the month, just so it is like only a year-old song and not like a year-plus old song. That makes sense. So yeah. We will see. As if I can just do a single render, and I think it looks okay enough, I'll do the thing that I said I'd never do again, or want to do again, and just do the static image. That pains me to say. That or, like I said, I could have like the two images going back and forth to sort of like simulate animation. I don't know. And then the question is, do I want to like fully trace over the Tato model, or do I want to have like the render integrated with a drawn background? Because that's the real deciding factor here. If I want to take the time to fully redraw the model. Because I've been doing that for like some of my thumbnails over on the Vocal Synth channel, just so I can make the models like sort of match the art style. That's sort of the main reason why I wanted to make those models, not just for like being able to use MMD motions obviously, but also like just have something that looks better than my crappy doodles for like thumbnails and MVs, whether it be like illustration or not. And I think the thumbnails have been coming out okay. Especially since I don't have like a way of using MME on these models. I feel like I have done things fairly well. Oh, I actually got someone with that. Okay, so far so good. Someone's behind me. We did pretty good that run. That was like, what, 3, 4? Okay. Okay. Oops. Well, I might have had the one good run, but they're winning. Okay. Slowly but surely. It's like the original idea I had for the MV was technically me redrawing everything, now that I really think about it. But I was also planning on doing like full animation and redrawing everything. Which I realize is a very stupid thing to do. I didn't think it would be that hard, because I thought I was keeping Tato relatively simple, and then it came to me like actually drawing every frame, and me not being able to pull off the art style that I originally wanted to pull off for that. But just doing a couple of images would probably be okay. Ah, so close. We almost turned that one around, I'm surprised. Okay. Last couple of rounds. So I'm guessing we'll get like 2, maybe 3 in. Eventually it will load. Here. We look at the screen. Oh, right, it's bucket list. That's what it is. That's what blue is. I forgot about that. It's like the red one I think is like save the world. The other one's bucket list. And then there's us, the introverts who have no sense of self-preservation. It's fine. The one could argue the bucket list one is the one that has no sense of self-preservation. Depending on the bucket list. Oops. Okay. Well, I did eventually get the one. That's fine. Oh no, I feel a sneeze. I thought I was doing good. I took my allergy medicine before getting out today, and I haven't really felt sniffly, but all of a sudden my nose is like, oh no, you need to. Oh no. Okay, I think it passed. I think it passed. Again, into the hole. Why do I always throw my bombs into the void? I'm not trying to. Ow. Ow. I ran out of ink. Oops. We all just threw our bombs into the same exact spot. That doesn't help much. I threw the bomb, but I don't think it registered. Oops. Yeah, it didn't register. Oh, but we won. Okay. We'll take it. We get a couple of wins today. Cool. Okay. We can definitely do at least one more. I'm not sure if we'll be able to do two, though. We will see. Because I will try for a second one if it lets me. But there's a chance that it won't. Because it will be very tight. Can we load in yet? The only problem with the, oh, never mind. I was about to say, the only problem with, like, the last 10 minutes is people usually don't want to be in a waiting room. But at the same time, today is Splatfest, so I should expect the unexpected. I think they're gonna win. Or wait, no, they're in danger? Okay. But whatever works. Well, I've been proven wrong. The blue and the green aren't that close like I thought they might be. Because I know there's like some shade of green and blue, and one seems lighter and one seems darker, and when you grayscale them, they're sort of the same color, basically. But maybe Splatoon has taken into account that and has just made it where, yeah, one will always be darker. I wonder how the blue and the orange color compare. For some reason, I saw the Squid Kid 76 or whatever. I saw them and didn't register that they were blue. It's like, oh no, that's teammate. My brain is still very fried. It's fine. I think my bomb went into the void again. It's fine. It's fine. Rude. Okay. Oh. I saw them behind me and I still didn't react quick enough. It's fine. And looking at the clock, I don't think we're getting another round. Because getting through, like, the victory screen will take, like, a minute. We tried. We did what we could. We did, in fact, win the last one, so we're ending on a high note. We did a thing. Woo! Because as soon as I get to the lobby, even if I hit keep going, it's just gonna boot me out. We can try. We could try. Because it's still technically 4:59. But we gotta, like, load in instantly. Which I don't think will happen. But we will sit here and see. Well, we're still in the lobby. It says 5 on the clock. Maybe we can load into another match. That or Splatoon's clock is slightly off. Here, we'll see. They didn't change, like, the rotation times, did they? I thought it was just 2 hours. Is it different for Splatfest? I missed the last one. It might be that I'm just in a dead lobby. Well, we'll see. Usually by now it would be screaming at me saying, the maps have rotated. But maybe that means there's a lot of us just sitting here waiting. We will see. We will hang on. As long as it doesn't hit like 300 seconds, we'll stay here. Though I have a feeling that it will kick me soon. Here, let's try and cover the ground. I think we're in the dead lobby. I'll still hold on, just to see what happens. But it's either going to lock us in here infinitely and we just have to leave, or it will kick us at like 300 seconds. So I'm pretty sure that's like the limit. Yep, there it goes. And maps have updated, blah, 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 blah. Okay, we'll get our gacha, we'll get our catalog rewards. And then we will probably call it. Okay, did I get any more shells? I got one. We take it. And what is our rewards over here? Okay. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay. What is this? Heroic octopus. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna call it here. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. I'll see you next week and we will work on grinding all of those weapons in Drakengard. Bye.